passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here we go, let's go.
On second down, here's Moss. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. The DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Texans nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Forced out wide. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Moss. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
A run over center with Moss. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
All right.
Now, Stroud. He'll try to set up the screen with Moss.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third down and 3.
All right. 19. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
18. What's that?
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 4th down, Stroud. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Tony. Hey, foul.
Now, Stroud. Back of the end zone. He's got it. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. Hey, uno.
To throw, it's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Texans. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard
Certainly not how they
line.
drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming
He
up.
was brought down by Kalen Bullock. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here to talk things over before third down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First and 10.
Two
at the
times they've connected on this
47-yard
drive
line.
now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
On the double.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third
He's
down.
across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to
First and
steadily
10 at
march
the
the ball
39-yard
downfield
line.
and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard.
1
Nick
yard
Martin
gain.
is there to
Brings
bring him
up
down.
2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
A
Bengals
fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down
First and 10
and 10.
at the 28-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Don't worry. 18. That's it.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss. Oh, he hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 19. What's up?
Stroud. And that is incomplete. Attack, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead.
Texans 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down
at the 37-yard
So his team
line.
finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second down throw for Stroud. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Stroud. That one swung out wide to Moss. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second
All
and
things
10.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
Here's Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job of stick there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18. What's that? Right.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
18-yard line.
Ready? Hiking 18. Go.
The drive will start on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
Down at the 22-yard
He
line.
does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run
7.
gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Cam Little to kick
Still a little
off.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Give up the middle to Moss. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
7 yards.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the 39, here's a first and 10. To throw is Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud going to set up to throw. Catch made. That's Boyd. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And the Texans.
It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 34. Stroud to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This returnable with Rivers. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and give himself up.
At their own 15-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. Oh, yeah. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And we talked about it during the break. If they're going to get back into this game, they're going to need to get some kind of spark going.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
4 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right at
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
A quick throw. The RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
4th down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a handoff to Moss. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll try to set up the screen with Moss.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
This is 3rd and 6. Here we go. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On 4th down, Stroud. Through the middle of the field. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
38, Texans 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And the Bengals
a pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and he leads to big gains like this.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bengals. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll run with Moss. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
On the carry. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender blocking his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And 3rd down coming up.
On the quick, right?
A throw right side, taken in by Ward. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Back to the sideline, and Intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll begin here on the ground. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
16 yards.
16 yards. Pick up on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, like, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here near the 40.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The ball carried
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion right. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
29.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Shut up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go, here we go. Check out.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 36-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and 4. Here we go. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 4 yards to go.
Oh, hey.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score again. Touchdown, Texans. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Texans 36.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains. And the Texans are going to come up with it. And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And
the Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. Into space. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line
To throw is Stroud. And he gets into the end zone. So a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the 4th. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Up the middle they go. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening.
He was
going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on 2. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Cam Little to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
All right.
Now Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Boyd.
A gain of 36
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here comes second down.
Here we go.
Sponge! Sponge! No!
On 18. What's that?
Stroud. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So this one in the win column for the Bengals.